Alright, welcome back to another episode of the Masochist. Credit to Cimo and Hossman for inventing the series. But first, would you like to make your Master Duel experience a whole lot better?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we're back. This is the deck that we're playing today. People told me to go back to like the rank 4 deck just to give it another try. I think that's fair. Honestly, it reset the what is it called? The season reset, so we're going to be in gold again. I don't really have an issue trying to play this deck because it seems like fun, and we have made some adjustments to it for sure. We cut some of the cards that weren't working, like the giant snake and some other stuff. The Karakuri we cut. Basically playing all level 4s, two hand traps level 4s. So the only non-level 4 cards we've got are these right here. This little square of cards right here. And then other than that, it's all basically level 4 cards, so it should, in theory, work out. I've also added ZS Ascended, which is a Utopia card that basically summons itself. It's a level 4. This is a free special summon. This is a free special summon. Well, it summons a monster. And then we have a bunch of good normal summons, so like Condemned Witch, some more free special summons, Raider's Wings and Extender, and Dimion's are still our best normal summon. Roachka's a +1. So we've got 1, 2, 3. Basically, we have a good amount of +1s that we have. Then we have some free special summons, and then of course we've got Astral can search numbers protection. And then this time around, we are playing. You ready for it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of cards that deal with either Lightning Storm, Raigeki, or Harpy's Feather Duster, and that's been happening to us virtually every game. So that's going to be interesting to see if we see them when we need them. And then, of course, like I said before, I did add Cosmic Cyclone. You guys told me to add it, and you know, like I said, it is a good card. It's just we'll see if it comes up in the right situations. Some of you mentioned at the beginning of the season it's better because you play against more Dark Magician, which is true. You do play against more Dark Magician, and this card, it's like so good against Dark Magician, it's outrageous. It really is very good against it because you just pop Eternal Soul and you win the game. So let's get in there. Let's go duel. Alright, we've got our first game with our new deck. We've got some pretty interesting cards. I think we can get to... We have 3 conflicting cards, actually, which sucks for us. Obviously, that's not supposed to happen, but it happened this time. And we have 3 completely conflicting cards. We don't play a lot of them, but, I mean, we do run into it sometimes. So we'll go Dimensional Fissure. This is to play around Maxi, because if they don't realize that they need to Maxi now, they realized it. Awesome. So they Maxied us. And now we just kind of... I guess we just go Condemned Witch. Add off the Condemned Witch and pass. Unfortunately, this is what you have to do when you're playing against one of the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh cards ever that shouldn't be in the game, and you just passed. Your opponent opened it and you didn't open a counter. It just happens. The Maxi, as they call it, the Maxi minigame. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Hopefully this Dimensional Fissure carries us, because otherwise we're cooked here. I've learned my lesson in Masochist. Like, if you play into Maxi, you just lose. So like, I can't play into Maxi. It sucks too. The Condemned Witch is a decent card, but we can't get the full effect of Condemned Witch because we don't have a Light Barrier statue. If we pull 1 Light Barrier statue, I think we legitimately get into Diamond. Because we have 2 Condemned Witches, and then we'd be able to summon the Barrier statue off of that. Then we have a Small World and 2 Fire Barrier statues. I legitimately think if we get 1 Light Barrier statue, we have a route to get to the next level. Alright, he's going to end phase. That's cool with me. Of course, he is playing Horse, so anything that goes to the graveyard is another conflicting card. Sometimes it's like, I don't know how they do the mixing in Master Duel, but I swear to you, it's like, it ends very poorly for us sometimes. We're going to go Shathana, and we're going to go, we're still good though, because we can go into Time Thief. And then Time Thief can banish itself off the board. And if it banishes itself off the board, we can summon Kashtira Ogre. So we'll do that now. We'll activate, detach, whoa, detach these two. It doesn't matter who. We detach one, they both get detached, and then now we can special summon Ogre to the field. Now we can attack with Ogre, and because Ogre attacks, we can banish off the top and select what our opponent will have on the top of their deck. And this usually settles the game, because if they have any outs, we just get rid of them. Rainbow Bridge, Maxi. I don't care about Maxi. They can't use it. I want them to draw it. This puts a card on top of their deck. This does nothing. This does nothing. It literally is irrelevant. This is the only card that does anything. It's all the way over here. So Magician Souls, I'm going to go ahead and banish that. Even that didn't do anything. I don't even know why I banished that. Honestly, it didn't matter which card I banished. None of those cards actually legitimately do anything anyway. So it's actually good, because now we know he's not drawing any outs over the next little while here. So we're going to summon back Time Thief. Which is going to pass, and hopefully he doesn't have any... I mean, I guess he could have Lava Golem, maybe. That can maybe do something. We're going to activate Time Thief. Kurikari would kill us here, too. We're going to grab the trap card that we know is there, so... I could just shotgun this, but I'm gonna save this. Like, it'd be smart to shotgun it, but also dumb, because if he has Lava Golem, then we just lose these two. If we have Kaiju, we just lose one of these two. He is playing a level 8 deck, so he could be playing trade-ins and Kaijus, but I didn't get any information off the top of his deck. It looked very odd. He's gonna go King Sarcophagus. That's cool. Again, this deck gets legitimately shut down by Fissure, but at least now he will be able to mix his deck. I don't really care that he's doing this. The only advantage that he's getting is that he's able to, like, stir his deck, which I don't know if he's baiting me here. I don't really care if he stirs his deck, so this effect doesn't really matter, because any monster send is going to get banished anyway. So I'm actually completely cool with it. He can mix his deck, because whatever monster effect he activates, like Kashtira Ogre can just mix his next draw anyway. Yep, he's going to send Mseti, but obviously it's going to, or this guy, but he's going to get banished anyway. So it's irrelevant. Yep, and he's just going to scoop. Cool with me. Yeah, I don't mind the X-Seed deck that also has some floodgates, but no barrier statue. 2 legacy tickets. Today I'm saving the legacy tickets until the end. I don't know why, but our legacy tickets have been just awful lately. Like we've opened probably 200 straight with not a single usable card. So I'm just going to save. I don't know why, but when you stack them up and just open like 100, like a good amount of them all at once, you will sometimes actually get better stuff. I don't know, maybe it's just like maybe it's like a, what is it called, like a placebo. I don't know what you would call it, but sometimes it feels like that's the case, where if you just don't open them all at once, you actually get better stuff than if you open them one at a time. I don't know if there's any like math behind that, but when I open them on my main account, I open like 100 packs, I get like 5-6 good cards at once. But if I open 100 straight individually, it's just like I get like vanilla monsters. Alright, let's see what we've got in here. Chain Ignition. Blackstone can't use that. Neos Wiseman can't use that. Metal Foes can't use that. Can't use that. And this is a good card. We can't use it. We've got Warrock Dignity. You must control a Warrock when a monster your opponent controls. Negate that effect during the battle phase. When your actor is supposed to negate that effect. It's okay, I guess. Yeah, it's a negate for Warrocks. We do have a few Warrocks, but not enough to really play. Nothing really too usable for us anyway. This card's actually not bad. Special summon 8 Red Eyes from your deck. You can summon any Red Eyes. That's actually kind of not bad. Especially early on, if we had this, you could put, I mean, you could summon any level 7, or you could summon 2400 Red Eyes. Again, early on, wouldn't have been too bad of a card, but at this point, it's just kind of dead, and I don't think we have any Red Eyes worth summoning anyway. Alright, we just won this coin flip too. See, this is like, we didn't draw any of the free special summons this time, but we drew all the free special summons last time. We're going to go Endymion first. I'll activate this effect and do this route, because again, it's just the best card we've got. We'll deck thin a little bit, and then after deck thinning, we will We will, of course, do what else we have to do. So we'll activate this. Hopefully we draw one of the extenders. But at this point, I don't think any of the extenders really help. Ghost Spell. Honestly, I think this is probably the worst of the cards that we've got. We don't even have, like, another back row. So we literally just have Necro Valley plus Ghost Spell, but Ghost Spell is rendered useless by Necro Valley. This is just a very awkward hand. I couldn't do much. We just, last game we drew all special summons that require us to have no monsters on field, and this time we drew none of those, and we just drew all normal summons. Pot of Excrements, which is bad, because this could mean a lot of different decks. If Slunderies, I honestly am just getting out. I fear Slunderies. I'm not sitting through that. You don't want to sit through that. I'm sitting through this, though. I'll definitely sit through this. Let's see, what do we've got here? He's going to attach 3 million cards onto this one dude. Goganda. I might have just sealed the deal there. Wow, these are some great cards. Yeah, he might have just sealed that deal for him. And I can't special summon Iron Dragon. Obviously, that's going to beef it up, and yeah, he's going to attack over our monster. Okay, how do we beat this dude with Goganda on the field? Our best bet, that's not going to do shit for us today. Okay, is this card or effect? I'm going to spell a trap card. Effect is activated. Activated. Yeah, I don't think you can do that on Moonmirror Shield. Condemned Witch. This is definitely a Fossil Dyna, by the way. Like 1,000,000% this is a Fossil Dyna. He's turn player, so when he attacks, he's going to Moonmirror Shield. Then after the Moonmirror Shield, I can use the Forbidden Chalice. I think I can use that afterwards, and then I can beat over his monster. So I think that might be the play. So we're going to go ahead and use Condemned Witch right now. Unfortunately, Necro Valley, I know, does nothing in this matchup, which sucks. I'm going to let him attack me. I'm just going to end here. Like I said, he is... I want him to be turn player because it'll force him to activate the card first. And then I will activate the Forbidden Chalice. He's going to Light Barrier Statue. There's a card we need to pull. This is he's running away with this one. This is not looking good. We have 3 dead cards because we have 3 anti-meta cards, which are these 3 cards. Can't use it against him. Alright, he's going to attack with this. Good. We're going to put Chaining on. We're going to wait till the Moonmirror Shield activates. Actually, I don't think it matters anyway. Moonmirror Shield will automatically activate. Yeah, it doesn't even matter. Moonmirror Shield is disgusting. It didn't make a difference. I thought I could get around that, but I couldn't. Yeah, it's over. I mean, I can negate one of these like special summon prevention cards, but he has 3 of them. So unless I draw, even Lightning Storm's not helping because I have Necro Valley. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna see what my next draw is, but I think this duel's pretty okay. Let's end this already. Yeah, Numbers Protection is not helping me. This is not. I mean, I guess we'll go find. We'll see what we draw, but it's very unlikely that it's something useful enough. So we'll attach to this. Attach here. We'll activate this effect to destroy this, and then draw a card. That's not helping anything. We can put this back, but again, we have too many dead cards in play to do anything. Even literally Lightning Storm wouldn't even help us because he has Battle of Gogon. We can't win this one. This one, he's too established, and he's drawing 2 cards every single turn. We're not winning this one. All right, we just lost a coin flip. Our opponent's playing Kashtira. Awesome. If I ash this, he's going to take a monster out of my extra deck. This is usually pretty good to ash, so I'm going to go ahead and ash it because it stops him from getting the spell card that lets him summon more monsters. So if he takes a monster out of my extra deck, I think it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Dimensional Fissure is kind of dead in this matchup. He's still going to be able to, like I said, banish a card out of my extra deck. We have 2 conflicting cards, which is the Photon Thrasher and the Kashtira Ogre, but I think we might actually be able to work around that because we've got, we can go the Photon Thrasher and Dimion route first, then Kashtira Ogre. At least, the good thing is if we can get to a Time Thief, the Kashtira Ogre is not a dead card, but we have to get to a Time Thief first. Now we'll see. Obviously, you can banish a card from our extra deck. Reproducus, that's fine. That's completely fine. I don't really care about Reproducus getting banished. He's the least important card there. He's going to get rid of the Kurakari. Yep, summon her. She's in every single deck. We're all tired of seeing her at this point, but I guess we just have to keep seeing her because she's in every single deck. Then he's going to be able... The frustrating thing in this deck especially is that it is on top of being... It's a level 7, and then on top of that it gives you access to Fire King stuff, which I think this will wrap it up for us. I don't think we can beat... We'll see how far he gets into this combo, but if he's doing the Poplar into the other dude, into IP, into the Fire Girl Princess, into Amphibious Beast, and then he's summoning 45 cards on each player's turn, I don't think we're... Divine Temple, yeah, this stupid card. I think this is a little too meta for us, if I'm going to be totally honest. Now he's going to go Link Karibo. Send stuff to the graveyard. Lamberge. This deck is really kind of just insane. Like, it really is. The new decks are just so good. It's like how are old decks even supposed to compete? I guess they're not. That's the point. That's the whole point. Your old deck is not supposed to compete. The new deck is the best deck because your old deck got hit on the ban list. And even if they unhit a lot of your older decks, they still wouldn't do as much as this deck is doing. This deck is... What makes it even crazy, it is worldwide tier 1. I don't think we've ever seen that. Worldwide tier 1. No matter where you go, this is the best deck. OCG, TCG, Master Duel, Dueling Book, Dueling Nexus, YGO Pro. It doesn't matter where you are. This is the best deck everywhere. All on Earth. You cannot play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anywhere. You can discover new land on planet Earth and be like, oh, I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Somebody there is already going to have a Fire King deck. That's how good... Well, not Fire King, Snake Eyes. Somebody there is going to have a Snake Eye deck. That's how outrageously, like, widespread this is. Which is, like, insane. He's going to take our Ash and go into an IP. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm here. Why am I here? I'm just here to complain. I'm out of here. I'm in gold. There's no, like, consequence to losing. I'm not going to beat this at all. And then he's going to just pop my stuff. And if I try to play, he's just going to play a full turn on my turn. All right, here's a coin flip we just won. We've got pretty much Kashtira Ochre. I mean, it's playable. It's playable, right? It's Kashtira Ogre. He's a good card. Cosmic Cyclone, I guess we'll see. We have a Hand Trap. We have to get to steal a card. We have Grave, which stops our own card. This is we have two. We have two level 6 or higher monsters in the whole deck. He's going to activate this, which is Arias, the Labyrinth Butler. She'll let him set and activate immediately this turn. And he's going to do this, which is annoying. We have Cosmic Cyclone, but Cosmic Cyclone is literally a drop in the bucket. Like, it is so not that relevant. It really isn't. We can at least use the effect of Kashtira Ogre because he's established. He's on the field. So at least that's good. So now he's going to be able to set something. And then Arias will allow him to set from hand or special summon from hand, I guess. We can actually Cosmic Cyclone this card. Now, an intelligent, right? You ready for this? You're not going to be ready for this. An intelligent Labyrinth player only plays one copy of regular old Welcome Labyrinth. Right? The build that they play, the new build, only plays one. But we're in gold tier, so knowing them, they'll be playing not one. Alright, off the top of their deck, they play two copies of this card. They play usually one of the fields, but again, we're talking intelligent Labyrinth players. I'm hoping that if I banish this, they don't have another one. That would be really good. I can also banish this card, but I honestly think I'm going to go ahead and banish the Lady Labyrinth, hoping they didn't have enough UR dust to craft another one. That's my hope. We're also going to Cosmic Cyclone the only back row they have, and it gets banished, which is actually good in this matchup. So I almost went to battle phase, like because they play on our turn. I almost went to battle phase. So we're gonna go to end phase, and honestly, advantage wise, everything that we just did was not that bad. It really wasn't. I don't know what they've got in hand. They just drew the Welcome Labyrinth field spell, which is at this moment dead. It's dead at this moment unless they have a trap card that they can activate. So right now that card is dead. This has to send a trap monster, a normal trap. So if they don't have one of those, it's curtains. So we know 1 and 2 of their cards. I don't know their last card, and their last card will determine everything. I know that card. I already saw that coming. That's fine. The last card will determine everything. All right, they're going to activate to send a normal trap. Okay. To special summon from the... Okay. They're going to special summon now. Now, I could have taken this card, too. That's something else that I could have done. I could have just stolen it. But I'm kind of saving the crackdown for something a little more important. Plus, I'm going to be able to cast your Ogre again. Yeah, I'm going to save the... Because right now, he's going to go into the Labyrinth monster here. And I'm going to be able to banish another card. Like I said, I'm saving it for something just a bit more important, like a Lovely or something like that. Because Lovely is like really dangerous. That's the card that we want to steal, is Lovely or one of the really... Oh, of course. Oh yeah, because I responded with him. Actually, I'm going to go spell that effect because... The problem with that is I'm going to go spell that, but it's not like... The card effect is activated in response to your card. You can activate this card, special summon this card. You can summon back this Arias. I can go spell that, but like, what does this even really accomplish? Like having that on board. I mean, again, I don't know when Ghost Spell will be usable again. So I'm going to go ahead and just use it because Ghost Spell may not have another situation where it's usable. If I had like a Baron de Fleur or something, I would have just normal summoned and gone into that. But because I don't, I'm just going to waste it. We're going to go 5 cards deep, hopefully banish something useful. If I can banish another, either Lovely Labyrinth or... No, we don't get to it, but... I was going to say, if I can get to another Lovely Labyrinth or something, that would be awesome. I guess the strategy here is to start continue banishing his monsters, maybe. So I'm going to banish his other Ariana. If I can continue banishing monsters... Again, if I could have gotten a Lovely or... to the other Labyrinth, the Silver Castle, that would have been great, because they usually play 2 Silver Castle, 1 Lovely, but again, that's assuming that they're playing good ratios. They're going to search the Lady, and that can be special summoned, but Lady does not have any protection whatsoever right now, which that is actually good. Summon in defense, and it has no protection, so we can actually steal this card. Yeah, he's going to summon out the Lady. He has no protection whatsoever, so he's got this Lady in defense. This can let him set cards, but that's kind of irrelevant right now. It doesn't have any other relevant effects other than being able to not be targeted. So I'm actually perfectly comfortable with just going back to my turn right now. Because again, without trap cards, it doesn't really matter. Retrograde is dead because this game we just did not draw any. We just did not draw any monsters. Okay, so we can steal this, but right now, like I said, it's not really too relevant. We'll go to battle phase and we'll attack over her because she can spawn out more of these Arianas. So we'll activate Cashier Ogre. Plus it'll do us some damage too. We'll go 5 cards again. If I can banish, that's perfect. See, that's something. See, multiple field spells. Dumb to play, but you know, when you're playing against a goofball. They're going to draw another field spell, which I want. We're going to go Lovely. We're going to banish that. So now, hopefully that's their only copy. I don't know if it is, but ideally it is their only copy. And they don't get the tribute summon to summon into it, because that could have been a play that they could have made. Main phase 2, I'm going to just save Retrograde because it's absolutely dead right now. And there's a chance that I might need to discard something. So I think we can crack down this, because there's an off chance that our opponent's intelligent and they can set their field spell, and then they can... Yeah, there's an off chance that our opponent's intelligent and they can set their field spell. And if they do that, then they can actually make this so it can't be targeted. So I don't want that right now. So I'm going to go end phase here. And that's it. Yeah, I know they're getting a field spell coming up next, which is good. And then I can destroy this thing. The field spell is doing nothing, obviously. And what's coming up after the field spell is like a hand trap or something. I don't know. But we'll check right now. So the next thing after the field spell is Ash, which I'm comfortable with them drawing. And then Skill Successor. That is monster attack manipulation. So based on the turns that are coming up here, we have this guy in a little trap. So I think we can win this one unless something absolutely wild and out of our control happens. we should be able to win this. So he's going to normal flip the Ariana to attack, which is not relevant in any way. And he's going to scoop it up. Yeah, I can't believe we just beat that. I mean, at the same time, like I said, that was not an optimal Labyrinth deck. I think we can all agree that was not the most optimal Labyrinth deck. We got no legacy tickets. All right, this is what our opponent was playing. Like I said, not optimal in any way. 2 field spells should be 1. 1 Lovely, okay, and then 2 Silver Castle, 2 Labyrinth Archfiend, which is not even played in the deck. But I mean, I guess if maybe you're playing like a budget version, but I don't know. Like I said, I tried my best, and it seems to have worked out. All right, let's open up this pack. Ooh, you are. Oh, perfect. We needed this. We needed this. We beat Labyrinth a couple of times, but it's usually like some goofy version of the deck. Jurak and Dino we have. We have Constellar. I don't think this does anything. Normal summon. It's pretty good if we had like 3 of them. That would be pretty good. Can't really do anything with that. Dragon Wizard Buster Dragon Sword. Can't really do anything with that. Cool, Asuna. All right. Or Asa. I guess that's cool. Actually, that is really cool because we have she's an Earth and she's a spellcaster, and she can potentially give us access in our spellcaster deck to Naturia Beast because we have the Tenyi at Hara, I believe. So that's pretty good. That's actually pretty nice. And then we've got Steamroid, another card that can help us get to I'm not going to use it, but it could potentially give us access to Naturia Beast. And then our UR is Linkuriboh. Wow, that is like one of my favorite Link monsters of all time. This is crazy. It's like a bunch of flashbacks for me. It's just like all of like my favorite Link decks. That's, and what's actually more frustrating? They could randomly ban this card. Not because of any legitimate reason, because of Snake Eye. This is actually crazy. No, this is a crazy pull. This is the Michael Jordan of Link monsters. The Link ones. This is the best Link one ever printed. Relinquish Anima is like Kobe Bryant. This is like Michael Jordan. This is like they're neck to neck. Relinquish Anima is a little better going second. We might have to bring back Vijam. We might consider Vijam. This card makes Vijam maybe like we have Adhara and Vijam. We have 2 good level 1s, but not really anything too crazy. But damn, that is a phenomenal card. All right, so we just damn, we won the coin flip, but our hand is sad to say the least. Yeah, I don't really know what to do. I guess we just set this and set this. We could give up the Ash Blossom to go into Zeta. I'll set this too, just in case it comes back to our turn. Like if we get Lightning Storm, our hand's literally not very playable. Yeah, we could get into Zeta and then have a body on board. But then next turn we can't. There's no chance we have a follow-up of there's 0 chance that we have anything to follow up with in terms of X-Seed monsters. We have Memory Loss and Cosmic Cycle. So our board is really weak. We have 3 interruptions right now. Ash Blossom will, I think we actually just go for the Nahata Zeta play. If they have Max C, that settles the whole debate and we know what we're going to do. Alright, so they don't Max C us here. So we're going to do that. We're going to normal summon the Ash, and now I think we just go for the Zeta. I believe that's better than just Ash Blossom, because just Ash Blossom, unfortunately, is not that great. Whereas Zeta, it's an interruption plus a body on the board. We do limit ourselves from getting into the numbers protection, but again, what can you do, right? It's the reality of the situation. But we're literally dealt the hands we are, and we just kind of play. That sucks because we just lose our monster. There's nothing I can do about it. So I guess I did make the wrong choice, but it's always easy to say that when you're watching it back. He's gonna add, if he has Poplar, I'm gonna scoop it up because this is just, there's no way I'm gonna win. I've pretty much no interruptions. Yeah, he can take this one. He can take this one. I'm not gonna. This is a deck that I can beat with certain hands, but with hands like that, we're not beating this deck. All right, next game. Again, not like a terrible hand. Our hands have been kind of shit, but oh, I lost a coin flip. Our opponent let us go first. That's nice. I'm gonna summon Photon Thrasher here, and then I'm just gonna normal summon. Let me guess, Maxi, right? Maxi, awesome. triple tactics. We could just triple tactics and pass. And we could, yeah, triple tactics. Do we want to triple tactics into to draw 2 for ourselves, or we triple tactics to prevent him from doing anything? There's a chance we draw into Floodgates. I'm not going to... Actually, I can still go into Time... Yeah, I'm going to draw 2, and I'm going to go into Time Thief, because this would be a normal summon anyway. So we're going to draw 2, and then... Yeah, it's not too bad. We're going to draw 2. Oof, not what we want to see. We're going to normal summon this. We're going to go into a Time Thief that can't be targeted, which is kind of cool. They're going to draw 1, but they're just getting the card that they gave up anyway. So I'm cool with that. I was hoping to draw like the Numbers card or the Time Thief Retrograde or something of that nature. Unfortunately, we did not see that stuff. Unfortunately, we just saw more of the same. So we'll just set, pass. Plus, we have Bestial Magnum. So it's not that bad. It's actually not that bad, depending on what happens here. Depending on what we get off a Time Thief. It's just this... It's matchup dependent. You guys wanted to see this deck really badly, by the way. Like, a lot of people were like, we wanted the rank 4 deck back. Which, again, I'm not like... I don't really care, because there's no consequences to losing until you get the Platinum. He's going to max C us on a Time Thief Redoer. I would love to chain Bestial Magnum, but it just... I can't, because there's nothing of this attribute going on anywhere. He's playing Galaxy Eyes. Okay. He's playing Galaxy Eyes. Unfortunately, I didn't get a spell or a trap. Cosmic Cyclone can come up in this matchup. Broken Line can definitely come up with any matchup on the planet. So, I guess we'll have to see that. Bestial Magnum really comes up in this matchup, too. So, in reality, we actually have a few cards that come up in this matchup. So, yeah. This is a decent situation. The only thing that kind of sucks is that Time Thief just got us pretty much no value because he got a monster. And that kind of sucks. They're going to detach Jumper. They're going to discard. Okay, if this card's sent to the graveyard, since this is cost, but he controls no monsters anyway. I was going to say this would be a perfect time to Bestial Magnum, but he controls nothing, so it wouldn't matter. If he controlled a monster, I would have activated Bestial Magnum now to banish this before it can activate, because he discarded it for cost, so now would be a great time to sort of like cause an interruption here. But unfortunately I can't, because again he controls no monsters, so it doesn't really matter for us. I don't know what we're waiting on. What are we waiting on? He discarded for cost. I said no. Well, maybe he has a card that he can activate. Maybe he has a Call by the Grave or something. Yep. So he's going to summon that. Obviously he summoned in the middle column, which is good for us because again it depends on the chain links though. That's what kind of sucks. So yeah, chain link 1, chain link 2. So I actually am not going to be able to. He's going to chain block us, so we're not going to be able to use Broken Line. I don't believe so. Yeah, we're not going to be... He chain blocked us. So that kind of sucks. He's going to be able to do that. Probably coincidence, too. Because this searches a Galaxy, and this searches a Photon or Galaxy Spore Trap card. So he's going to be able to do both. I can Cosmic Cyclone that, or Broken Line that. I'm probably just going to Cosmic Cyclone it. Again, this is just a little frustrating, but what can you do? He's going to add Galaxy Summoner. I would have loved to Broken Line that card. Okay, this I would typically say I need to Broken Line this, but I can use Cosmic Cyclone. What else did he add? Do they even like? How often do they use Photon Orbital now? When this card is activated, I think we actually just Cosmic Cyclone this card, and then he'll probably activate something else in this column, because there won't be a card here. And when he activates the next card in this column, then we just Broken Line that card, because this is essentially like a negate, plus it gets banished. Not that it has a graveyard effect anyway, but the next card he activates in this column then will be like this. Perfect. This is exactly perfect. So we'll do that. We'll Broken Line this. This card's very powerful, by the way, especially in like a slowdown game state. It can actually do quite a bit. So let's not deal with that. And now the only thing we really have is Bestial Magnum as far as interruptions go, which I don't know if that'll be enough Photon Orbital. Maybe I should have held for the Photon Orbital. See, it would have been awesome if we had if he had it chain blocked in that direction. Yeah, he's going to add that, add a equip card. Bestial Magnum, like I said, it's a good card, but I don't know what to really Actually, like I said, the card I needed to use Bestial Magnum was this, but things are kind of happening in a weird order, where unfortunately it's not working out for us. in the best way. But I mean, it's still the fact that we still have interruptions, we still have plays, we're still good to go. Okay, he's going to summon Galaxy Wizard. This is another one. He contribute a Galaxy card and then add another. This deck searches. So if I drolled him, oh my god, this guy would have gotten cooked. Oh, he's going to increase the level to 8. So that's mad random. Why did you use that effect and not the tribute effect? He has a level 5. And, oh, I guess he can make the monster that... No, there's no reason for that. What did he do that for? I can't even, like, come up with why he did that. Because there's a card that requires 2,000 or higher monsters. But, like, why? He's going to make a Link monster. Like, yeah, that... yeah, 2,000 or more attack. That's all that required. And then you can target in the graveyard. Now we can activate Bestial Magnemite. Yep. So now we activate Bestial Magnemite. And that we get this card out of rotation because Photon Jumper is really annoying. Anyway, so I'm glad to get him out of rotation. He's going to be able to draw because he did max CS for no reason. Like, absolutely no reason. Just shotgunned it. I will summon this in... How much defense do I have? 2,000, so I match his defense. I'll summon it in defense. He's going to be able to draw. Yeah, that draw would have really hurt. Now we would have... we're going to go ahead and Magnemite. This matches his defense. The reason I didn't summon an attack is because Galaxy Eyes can summon monsters out of the blue that are like 10,000 attack. So I'm going to be just playing a little safe here. Because I can always banish Time Thief, but I can't always banish Magnemite. So just to play it safe, I'll put it in defense. And if I lose it, I lose it. It's not like... It's not the end of the world. Alright, and they're going to scoop it up. Galaxy Eyes, like, this deck doesn't make sense to me. They get a lot of support, but I swear to you, they can't ever, like, cross that avenue. 3 legacy tickets to put into the fund. Our last poll was really good, right? Linkuriboh, I think we can all agree, is a really good card. We just need some good, like, rares and stuff. It's crazy. Let's see. We've got Can't Use Oracle the Herald, Morphronic. Gotta pull a Morphronic every time. Lord of the Red, cool. Forbidden Scripture is, this isn't terrible when we can search it. I mean, it's not terrible when we can search it. It's cool. Surface is cool. Cool, whatever. Liberty at Last. Destroy battle, send target 2 monsters on the field, shuffle those into the deck. This is actually not bad. Like, this isn't a sealed format. When a monster you control destroyed by battle, sent to the grave, target 2 face-up monsters on the field, shuffle those into the deck. This is not bad. Non-destruction removal. This is like a solid card. But... we've been trying to stay away from battle phase cards because just unless they're absolutely broken, like evenly matched, like a Storming Mirror for something like a board wipe, something crazy like that, we've been trying to stay away from those. But this legitimately is not a bad card at all. And then we've got an Appliancer Kappa. Honestly, not too bad pulls, right? Liberty at Last is kind of a cool card. I might even give it a try. It seems like an interesting card. I might give it a try just for some variety's sake. Alright, so here's what I'll do. I'll take out 1 Forbidden Chalice, because that seems to be the card that we always take out, because we have 2 of it, and we can search it anyway. So I'll save. I'll take out 1 Forbidden Chalice. I also could take out, like, 1 of these, or 1 Retrograde, but I'll try to take out 1 Forbidden Chalice and see how things go. We just lost the coin flip, and we have 3 counter traps, all to stop Lightning Storm, Harpy's Feather Esther, all that stuff. But unfortunately, we went second. So our opponent won this coin flip. So I guess we'll see. Yeah, overall, pretty solid hand. Like, I would have just made a Time Thief, but we're playing against Sword Soul, so we'll see if we could do it. Like I said, this would have been pretty cool to play against. Actually, this is looking goofy. 12 cards in the extra deck. Mystery Shell Dragon. This is looking good. This is like, okay, I was gonna say, right, but this seems playable, actually, now that I'm looking back. Now, it does suck is, this is probably some kind of a extra, like, what is it called? A structure, like the free deck that they gave, the free Sword Soul deck. It's most likely what we're playing against. And even the shitty Sword Soul cards are still kind of good because they're really modern. They came out, what, like 2 years ago? So they're still very modern cards. And they have decent effects on all of them. The good thing is, Sword Soul is a very fair deck. So I'm not going to... you're not going to struggle as much as you're going to struggle against, like, Snake Eye. Especially when it's a bad pile. Even this dude. See, the most people, intelligent people, will summon Barone. But this guy's honestly not even that bad. Like, straight up, this card has 3 good effects. Like, 3 very good effects. inflicts damage. Like, he has good effects. He banishes whenever we special summon a monster. When we activate a spawn trap card, he can banish it. Like, he has 3 solid effects. So yeah, I don't know why he didn't summon this, by the way, later. I guess so he could draw that extra card. Perhaps he did that. But I mean, I guess we'll see it. He summoned it in this order this time around. He's just playing the straight up structure deck, or the free deck that they give you. We'll see if I can beat this, because obviously I may not be able to beat this, actually, as much as this sucks, because he's got this dude's gonna banish if I summon Thrasher. Raider's Wing does nothing. This is contingent on having an X-Seed monster, and Solemn Judgment sucks going second. Going first, this would have been sick, but going second, this hand is absolute trash. I mean, our best bet, honestly, is to draw Lightning Storm, but I think we're asking for too much, because that's something our opponents do against us. We never do that against our opponents. I guess I'll wait it out and I'll see, but that would be like a phenomenal top deck right now. That, Triple Tactics, any one of those cards would be like really good right now, but knowing us, we'll just draw like, I don't know, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say what we're about to draw. We're just going to let the shock value just hit us. Okay, so they rounded it out. They searched this Abyss dude, and they set a card. It's probably Blackout, Ferret Flames. Okay. Ferret Flames isn't the worst card, although they've got this stuff. They are going to continue to burn us, which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and just special summon Photon Thrasher, and they can banish it and burn us for 1200. They obviously could just do that. We'll see if they do that. Usually noobs just shotgun the first thing that happens. Like they see their card light up. They're, yep, I want to do it. So that may very well happen. I would like to get into Time Thief, ideally, but the problem is, even if I do get into Time Thief, you can just negate it with this, or one of the other cards. I guess he's letting me. That's cool. I'm going to normal summon this. He can black out right now if he wants to, but he hasn't used these negates yet, so he probably won't black out. This will prevent our monster from getting negated by an XYZ monster with a dark attribute. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects, so that's cool. So our opponent may end up summoning something. Alright, so here's what we'll do, right? We'll summon Time Thief, and then if our opponent tries to banish it with this dude right here, we'll activate our effect, and then he can chain his own either effect. Yep, he's going to do exactly what I thought. We're going to chain this, and he can negate it, but his effect targets. And I don't know if he realizes that our monster can't be targeted, because nowhere on this card does it say it. It only says it all the way over here on Raider's Wing. So he may not realize that our monster can't get targeted right now. So he'll have to negate his own monster effect, which is this Sinister monster, because he can't target our monster. Exactly. Which went exactly the way that I thought it was going to go, which is awesome. So we're going to banish, detach, and we're going to summon out our monster. And he's going to negate his own monster effect. Is that a permanent negate now? Is there until the end phase? Until the end phase. But, I don't even know what we're waiting for right now. Oh, okay. He's going to summon this dude since a card was banished. And he's also going to summon the Iris Sword Soul because a card was banished. Okay. Or because there's a negated monster on the field, which is only there because of our own effect. That sucks. He searched this, so I knew about this. But this I did not know about. But our hand is actually quite decent. So I'm going to set everything just in case this is a Sword Soul, you know what? A Sword Soul Blackout, because he's going to be able to just pop all our cards in the end phase. I guess not. That's cool. So what is awesome here is that we've got Judgment for any foolishness. We pay a lot of life points. We take some damage. We can banish Time Thief. We also have Retrograde for a negate, and we have the Ferret Flames to wipe his entire board, because he's got a bunch of, he's got 12,000, almost 12,000 attack. We only have 6,000 life points. So if we Solemn Judgment here once, we basically can out his entire board. So we're going to grab something. It's a spell card. Cool. It is Sorcerer's Spell Wall. Okay. Mad random. But I'll take it. I'll take it, because that is a draw. So I would rather actually in this case have gotten a monster. Okay, he's not going to allow us to do anything. This actually kind of sucks here. This actually legitimately kind of sucks here. I am definitely going to activate the effect of Time Thief Redoer to draw a card. So I guess I just take as much damage as I can and then activate Ferret Flames. I don't want to lose Time Thief, but I unluckily got a monster, and he didn't activate anything, so I couldn't use Retrograde or Solemn or anything. I would have loved to have done that, but he just made no plays whatsoever. Alright, he's going to activate the effect of Grandmaster. Unfortunately, this only negates spells and traps and not monster effects, so I can't really do anything about this. Ferret Flames, can't really do anything, so we are just losing Time Thief for nothing. Yeah, we're losing Time Thief for absolutely nothing. But I will wipe his board, which is good. I will wipe his board. And then we can use Ferret Flames. But it won't... It's not enough right now. So we'll just let him take that out, and then we'll take some more damage. And we got to be careful here. He's going to do 3,000 to us. So now we are at 37. I'm going to go ahead and activate this now because he's got this thing, which if I take more damage, 28. If I take more damage, he can just activate this and then inflict 1,200. So I'm going to go ahead and activate Ferret Flames right now and try to shuffle everything away. And hopefully he does the math wrong. Yep, he's going to inflict 1,200 to us. Yep, he's going to banish our card, 1,200. And now he has to shuffle away things. So you have to shuffle away his entire board now. Because the only monster 25 is actually the Iris Sword Soul. So that's the only one he'll be able to keep. Or I guess it has to be equal. Yeah, equal your life points. Less or equal. So he'll be able to keep the Iris Sword Soul. But everything else will be able to shuffle away. Now the thing is, our back row is essentially pretty much dead. Like we have 2 cards that are dead. We can never use them. We have Time Thief. We don't have anymore. This can come back if we make an X-Seed monster. I don't know how we're going to be able to do that. So we just have too much dead back right now. This does nothing. That just sucks. That just really sucks. This was a phenomenal going first hand, but this is just absolute garbage going second because our opponent is just kind of brainless, doesn't read anything, and like doesn't activate anything. So I literally can't do anything. We have 2 dead cards that would have been useful, but if he just enters battle phase, we just lose here. I mean, it doesn't matter if we enter battle phase or not. I have no way to stop his attack. So yeah, I mean, this is over. There's no point. We lost this duel. There's absolutely nothing that I can do. Okay, so we just won the coin flip, but our hand is... I mean, it's certainly playable. So we'll go Condemned Witch to search. We didn't draw any of our level 4 extenders. Just Condemned Witch. Our opponent's not going to Maxi us. They've Maxied us almost every duel. Of course, they're not going to Maxi us this time because it would help us. So we're just going to set, pass. Again, like... It's insane to me that when I took out Retrograde the last time and I replaced it with generic trap cards, I replaced trap cards for trap cards, all of a sudden I was able to consistently make time. Like every game after that, I made Time Thief every single game. And then I put this back in and it's like I can't make a Time Thief. I can't buy a Time. I cannot make a Time Thief at all. Whenever I draw this card. We probably have lost here because these stupid Horus cards are all... They play around there can only be one. So we probably just lose here. Our best bet is that he activates King Sarcophagus down the middle. That is the best thing that could possibly happen to us. But, I mean, yeah, he just doesn't activate it down the middle. So there's pretty much... There's nothing I can do here. This is... He's going to do the full combo. There can only be one, does absolutely nothing against Horus. I don't have any cards that are playable. And again, like it's so infuriating that the second... it's just annoying. Alright, we just won the coin flip. Yeah, no Time Thief, but we have Rochka. Rochka and the Witch and Necro Valley and Cosmic Cyclone. We'll see how this goes, but I mean, Necro Valley against a lot of decks is pretty much game, so I guess we'll see how lucky we get. We have Bestial and Necro Valley. Awesome. The card we should have drawn. We're going to activate Necro Valley, set Cosmic Cyclone, and pass. That's pretty much all I've got. That's about it. Technically, I could have summoned Bestial Magnum up there. I could have made I could have made Artemis first, right there. I could have made Artemis, and then with this, and then this would have been a graveyard. Then I would have Bestial Magnemite, then activate. Oh, it's going to Kaiju me. Awesome. We won the coin flip for nothing because he's playing a going second deck. Yeah, this is Raiden. Okay. Why do you give me the bigger Kaiju? Oh, Mechanco. Alright, I guess I mean, we have Cosmic Cyclone, so I guess that's cool. We'll see how far we can get with the Cosmic Cyclone. We do have technically the out. Plus Necro Valley's decent against Mechanco, so we have Necro Valley, plus we have Cosmic Cyclone. I think that's cool. Alright, he's going to go special summon a Mechanco monster from hand, ignoring summoning conditions, so I guess the blue one's coming out. Yep. He's going to summon out the Mechanco Manifested. He's going to set a card face down. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Your opponent takes any battle damage involving this card. Of course, this is the only Mechanco player in the world that doesn't equip any Mechanco cards to his Mechanco cards. Okay, I guess that is that. Raider's Wing. Raider's Wing, okay. This is doable. This is definitely doable. So we'll go Condemned Witch. And we'll activate Condemned Witch to add the Forbidden Droplets. Hopefully it resolves. And he just scoops. Okay, yeah, I was gonna search, not Forbidden Droplets, Forbidden Chalice, and then negate this, and then attack over it, and attack over that, and then I would have cleared his board. He would have had 2 cards, and I had Cosmic Cyclone for a set. So we were in a good position there anyway. But he ended up scooping, which I'm cool with, because we get to Gold 4 with this new deck. So we get 100 gems, and we've got some legacy tickets and Milus Radiant, which is not really usable for us, but it's cool. Alright, so we get another opportunity here to open some master packs, which is cool. The thing about this challenge is you just want more and more opportunities, because you get, even though you sometimes pull shitty cards, as long as you keep opening stuff, you'll eventually get something good. Salamander Raccoon. This is a decent card. Tribute and effect monster, someone non-effect with the same original type from graveyard. It's kind of whatever. Valiant, no, I can't really use that. Can't really use that. And Dark Renewal. I used to use that, but I can't really use that. So these, unfortunately, not very usable cards. Alright, let's see what we've got here. We got Liberty at Last, so I guess we get to use that. Let's try Endymion. This dual field's kind of cool too. This gem one, I actually think it's pretty cool looking. We'll activate this. We'll see if our opponent hand traps us. Usually they don't have hand traps whenever we have. I don't know why this happens, but when we have hand traps, when we have talents, they just, like, the hand traps disappear. So we'll see what we do here. We'll activate, destroy this, draw. There can only be one. I think we just put Astral Utopia back. I think Tactics is more likely to come up later on. We have a couple of negates here. Floodgate, 2 floodgates. This thing. This thing. Yeah, I think Astral Utopia is probably the card that we actually get rid of here. Because like I said, Tactics may not have come up this turn, but it might come up next turn. I think we just set the floodgates and pass and hope that's good enough, I guess. We just didn't really draw any of the... I don't know, it's weird. Like, we play a lot of extenders. Like, look at this. Like, I'm not making this up. Right, extender 4. This is 4 cards. 5, 6 extenders, 7, 8. 8 extenders. Like, just free level 8 level 4 special summons. Alright, he's gonna Sinful Spoils, which renders our Liberty at Last completely unusable. Harpy's Feather Duster, awesome, right on cue. It's I play 6 outs to this, but why ever draw them, right? Then he's gonna go Sinful Spoils or Ash or something like that, like Snake Eye Ash. Yep, Poplar, even better. It's just awesome. It's like I'm dueling against a bunch of main characters. They just draw exactly what they need. Let's see, next game, what can you do, right? What can you do? All right, we just won the coin flip, and our hand is pretty solid, honestly. Which means they're probably going to have Maxi, because we have a bunch of special summons. Yeah, we have a good hand. They're going to have something. We're going to go with Kashtira Ogre first. First things first, right? That's cool. Tin Goldfish next. We can probably set up Time Thief plus. Yeah, untargetable Time Thief plus Cashier Ogre plus Crackdown plus Broken Line. Again, when we can make a Time Thief, that Retrograde is nowhere to be found. Absolutely nowhere to be found. I swear to you, Retrograde really is a good card. There's nothing bad about that card. But it never seems to be usable when we need it to be. We're going to hit the end phase. Set our normal cards here. And we'll see what we do. We'll see what we get to do here. We have a Negate, a Steal, a potential Time Thief card, and Cashier Ogre. So we have some good stuff. Our opponent's playing a 60 card deck. Lilith, Lady of the Labyrinth. Of Lament. Lady of Lament. I don't know what they're playing. I mean, it could be some kind of 60 card. If it's 60 card paleo, I'll tell you right now, I am out of here. Lava Golem, of course. Whenever we draw a good hand, it's just like I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's like we won coin flips sometimes. I don't even know why I bother. This shit's insane. I guess we just go to battle phase with what we've got. Hopefully that's enough. I don't know what they're playing, but I mean, they set a card in our column, which is nice, so we can always negate the card with the broken line. So we're going to Lava Golem. They're going to strike the Lava Golem. Cool. Like I said, I wish I had the Light Barrier statue. I really wish I had Light Barrier statue. Because this would be more usable if we had it. Because then I get a Forbidden Chalice. Plus, on top of that, I get he's going to Solemn Warning that summon. He's already paid the life points, so I'm just going to Broken Line that because it's a great opportunity to use it right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that way I want to keep my +1, so I'm going to get the +1 off the Witch, which will get me a card. And then on top of that, if he summons a level 4, I'll steal level 4 and I can go into a Time Thief. So I think we go into battle phase now. We keep our +1. We made him pay a ton of life points. I mean, yeah, I'm only doing 100 damage, but it's whatever. It's better than 0. So let's set this card and then we'll just pass here. It's not too bad, right? We have a Negate, a Steal, and if only we had a Tag Out. Even if we had like Aura Pigeon. Like there are probably other light level 4 monsters that we'd be able to. But the thing is, if I play a light level 4 fairy monster, or a level 4 fairy monster in general, the second I play that card, we are never drawing Condemned Witch again. Oh shoot, okay, so I'm going to put Chaining on quickly. Send a Dinomorphia card. I actually probably want to negate this. Because he's going to be able to get into his important Dinomorphia stuff right now. So I think I'm going to Forbidden Chalice this. So we're going to negate this, and then I'm going to steal this also. I think he's playing, I guess he's playing Dinomorphia, I guess. So we're going to steal that momentarily. So we have Chaining on, and now we're going to crack down and take his monster. This way it doesn't float either, because I don't want him floating. You have to banish a trap, but we prevented him from sending it. Is it any trap? You could banish one trap card. So then he'd be able to, if I destroyed this later, if I didn't steal it, he'd be able to basically float into the next one. That's the one thing that's like annoying about Dinomorphia. Just float one into the other, one into the other. Another Condemned Witch. I did cut my second copy of the Forbidden Chalice. So now we go... Time Thief is gone. I forgot Time Thief is gone. Who's the best that's not Time Thief? I guess it's the Suship. Because then we'll pop the back row. So we'll go with these two. Can this add back from graveyard or just from deck? Add one from your deck. This could be a Judgment and then we just lose. Yeah. How did I know? How did I know? Okay. Honestly, I think we just set this because it's 2,000 defense and there's no point to do 100 attack. We just gotta hope he just doesn't draw Dinomorphia stuff. But this guy's like, it's like I'm playing against God here. It's like 60 cards, but you draw everything you need when you need it. At the same time, we've been drawing some decent stuff too, so I can't really like get angry. Just set another card. Monster, I guess. Let's draw a monster. Goblinberg, I'll take it. I guess we go Goblinberg, and he could have another Judgment. In which case, no, the Dinomorphia fusion spell. Yeah, this duel's over. I was keeping him off of this, but I'm not beating the Dinomorphia fusion spell. He's going to go into that stupid girl, the Teresia or whatever. Not Teresia, the Ken, whatever. Her. And there's not much I can do about her. She can copy in the graveyard. She can copy, and then she can basically make, what's his name? The guy who prevents me from activating everything, the Rexrum. So I basically am skill drained, or worse than skill drained. I can't even activate my effects. So in theory, I would have gone into, if it was just her, I would have gone into this banished attack directly. But this guy prevents me from activating anything. So this duel is like pretty much over. I legitimately I have nothing. And I'm not winning this grind game against them, especially with this already in play. So as unfortunate as this is, we have to scoop because we can't. Once they hit Rexrum hits the field, he can make our attack 0. I can't activate effects. It's just terrible. All right, so this is what our opponent was playing. I mean, what can I say, right? What can I say? He only had 2 judgments. Did he judgment us twice, or no? I think he judgmented us once. Still, like, this is complete foolishness. But sometimes you just draw the right cards at the right time. Okay, let's see. We won this coin flip. We actually have. This is shocking to me, and it shouldn't be because this is like what our deck is built to do. But we actually have both Photon Thrasher and Condemned Witch, which is like perfect. Of course, our opponent's gonna maxi us or something. Never mind. Okay, we're gonna Condemned Witch. Activate that effect to search. If they ash this, it's fine. If they imperm it, it's fine. I'm totally cool with both of those things. Nope, but we're going to get a Forbidden Chalice. Now we go into Time Thief. So we don't play into anything too crazy, but we're going to go into Forbidden Chalice. And this is one of the better end boards we've ever had. Liberty at Last. Again, I was a little iffy about adding this card, but I wanted to just kind of try it. But you know, it's cool. We'll try it out. There's situations where I can imagine it coming up. We're gonna go to end phase. I still don't know what he's got. Like, it keeps asking him to do things. All right, so let's see. We've got Time Thief. It's gonna grab something, give us more information about him. So we'll activate Time Thief now, and we'll get to find out a little more about our opponent. Imperm. I'm actually perfectly comfortable with Imperm because we have Retrograde. Right here, so I'm going to activate this to negate it, and I'm going to take it as material underneath. Our opponent doesn't have an extra deck either, which is a little concerning. I don't know what they're playing, but not having an extra deck is pretty concerning. So we're going to take the Imperm, and we're going to take a spell. Awesome. So we have a spell, trap, and monster. It's perfect. We have like a super Time Thief right now. The Heat Wave. Heat Wave. Interesting, which means he's not going to be able to summon any monsters. Which means these two are basically dead, unless he's playing normal monsters. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can really do about that, but Time Thief returns to the field. He does an Into the Void. What in the world is going on right now? I don't want to say I can't say it's a bot because they had an Imperm. Bots don't have Imperms. But I don't know what's going on. I'll say that. Is this Exodia maybe? I don't know. I want to say maybe Exodia, so I guess if a continuous spell hits the field, Library's not coming out because Lightning Storm. Awesome. Destroy all spawn trap cards. I mean, nothing I can do there. I can't really activate these because there's no point. It's huge minus for us, right? We lose 3 cards that won't cost us. That's more than our Lightning Storm has ever. Oh. Wait a second, I'm not too stressed. I just realized that he doesn't have an extra deck. I was like, he's not actually playing Sky Strikers. If he is, this has an animation? Oh my lord, now he's going to be able to do this. What is he playing? Like, what is going on? What's sad is he's winning. He's actually beating us. That's, I think, the saddest part of all of this, is that we're losing right now. In Cardam, and we're losing. You look at the stats. We're getting killed by, like, he hasn't accomplished anything, but we're losing this duel. He just, like I said, that Lightning Storm that he just used did more than our Lightning Storm has ever done. Which is like, how long have we had Lightning Storm? Like probably 3-4 episodes now. Our Lightning Storm has almost never actually, we draw it and like, we draw our Lightning Storm and we just like get nothing out of it. Broken Line's cool actually against this dude because he's a little slow. He's gonna reload. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. This has to be, I'm trying to do my dailies, the deck. Actually, that might be what he's playing. He might be trying to just do, this deck might be assembled just to do dailies. I don't think it's a bot because again, a bot wouldn't know to do half this stuff, but he's just gonna scoop. But if you're gonna do your dailies, you wouldn't have scooped. That was just weird. I'm more curious. There's more questions than anything else. That wasn't even that bad, honestly. As crazy as this is, as foolish as that deck broke our board and almost beat us, which is crazy, considering it was horrific. All right, so this is what our opponent was playing. I see now what they're playing. They are playing Rage with Eyes of Blue OTK with 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. So basically, they're drawing and they're drawing and they're drawing and they're drawing. They have board breakers, and then they draw into Rage with Eyes of Blue, and then they activate this, and they essentially OTK, and then they have Heat Wave. This is a beautiful card. In Royal Rare. Wow, I didn't even know that could happen. Thought, but whatever. Rage. They have Rage with Eyes of Blue. They're basically going and going and going till they draw this. This card basically banishes everything on the field, and you get to special summon Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yeah, like kind of a cool deck, honestly. Kind of a cool deck. And if he had drawn into this, we would have actually lost, if I'm being honest, because all of my defenses were gone. My Time Thief was banished, and this is exactly 9,000 damage. And he did Upstart Goblin, but again, it's 9,000 damage exactly, so it would have beaten us. He just didn't happen to draw in. All right, let's see what we get out of this one. Let's investigate this one. Let's hopefully get something usable, because that's what we need right now. These opened all at once, and they are all trash anyway. This needs Fire Ant. Zeradius needs Sanctuary in the Sky. Don't have it. This needs 3 other cards, and it doesn't make anything good. Hypernova Blast isn't good. We need an entire Gold Pride Core. Already have this, don't use it. Need Machine Angels. Already have it, don't use it. Terrible. Terrible. Unusable stuff. Okay, I mean, this is just embarrassing. We won the coin flip, but again, despite all of the cards that we played to get to rank 4s, we didn't draw anything. We will just go Condemn the Witch again. Activate its effect. Hopefully we get something happens to us, but again, it doesn't. It wouldn't it be great if we got Max Seed right now? Like, oh, how awesome would it be if we just got Max Seed right there, and it just did nothing for our opponent, but they don't draw it. I'll just save the Retrograde in case we need to discard it for Astral Utopia. Which again, it kind of sucks that we didn't make a Time Thief, because it would have been beautiful to make a Time Thief right here. We have 3 interruptions, but I guess we'll see how much they actually serve us. Like, mathematically, we really actually should not be losing. He's playing Red Eyes. He's going to activate Red Eyes Insight. I'm actually just going to Ash the Red Eyes Fusion, if that's what he activates. So that's the card I'm going to Ash. Yep. Red Eyes Fusion. Ashing Red Eyes Fusion is one of the best things you could possibly do. So if he activates that, I'll just do that. The annoying thing is that in the follow-up, he'll be able to use that anyway. In the follow-up, he'll be able to search Red Eyes Fusion again, because he sent Meteor Dragon to the graveyard. So we'll Ash this, and he'll be forced to end his turn. And the next turn, we can make a Time Thief. Or we can make a Time Thief, or whatever the other card is. The Numbers Monster, if we want to go in that direction. But I think this time we actually want to just go Battle Phase. Let me guess. Evenly matched? Yes? No? Well, if it was evenly matched, he would have already done it. Unless he's just goofy. Evenly matched. Is evenly matched worth... Do I pay 4,000 life points to save a Forbidden Chalice? That's the question. Is that worth it? Is it worth 4,000 life points to save this? And the answer is probably... The answer is probably no. The answer is probably no. So we'll just banish this and this, because again, if I had more cards, obviously you use the Solemn Judgment there, but in this case, I don't think it's actually worth it for us, because yeah, like I said, it's not really worth it for us. So next turn we make a Time Thief. We make a Time Thief plus Retrograde. And then we just enter battle phase and do our thing. So our opponent's set one monster. I don't know what it is. Raider's Wing. Yeah, this kind of sucks. We don't have any like proactive cards that can detach and do something. That sucks, because if we did, then we can go make... We could have made a Raider... We could have made a Time Thief plus... Yeah, we could have made a Time Thief plus the other thing. Should have been nice. Like I said, we don't have anything that proactively like detaches, which is kind of trash. Yeah, it really sucks. The only... What do we have that detaches? This detaches target one monster your opponent controls. Actually, we could... Okay, Malevolent Sin is the answer. So we summon Raider's Wing. Yeah, we summon Raider's Wing out in attack mode. So we'll summon that, and then we'll go into Malevolent Sin. And that will allow us to detach. So we'll go Malevolent Sin. And we'll do a little trick here. So we'll summon out Malevolent Sin. We have Astral Utopia, Malevolent Sin. Solemn Strike. Oh my god, they always have something exactly that's needed. And I guess we just end phase. Solemn Strike. Why do they have that? Nobody knows. So now we just lose because they're just going to go Red Eyes Fusion. I had so many plays lined up, but it's like so pointless. What can you do? Okay, I guess we just watch now. Yep, they're going to go Red Eyes Fusion. I have nothing for that. And they're going to, yep, search that. They're going to activate it. They're going to Red Eyes Fusion. And they're probably going to summon Meteor. That's what I imagine they would summon. And Meteor's a cool card, but it's no Dragoon. If it was Dragoon, I'd have lost. But see, this is like a game I shouldn't be losing. Like, I should not be losing this game at all. Why the hell was there a strike there? Why was there a strike there? That's such a random thing. Like, how does a deck play evenly matched and strike simultaneously? Like, why are those two cards in the same deck? In a Red Eyes deck. Like, why are those things all in one deck? But now we just kind of get cooked here. What do I need to draw? I don't even know. I literally don't know what to draw. Like I said, it would have been awesome. I had some really cool plays lined up that would have stopped all of this. But it happens. I can't only, you know, I gotta be ready for my opponent's interruptions too. I can't just be complaining about it, and now he's gonna target a Red Eyes and then shuffle it and inflict more damage. So he's gonna shuffle that back, do another 24. So basically one attack and we lose. One attack of any kind, and we lose this duel. So he's gonna set one, probably exactly what's needed. We're doing it's essentially Joey Wheeler right now. So, Lightning Storm. Wow. I'm like in shock. This actually is an appropriate card to draw in this situation. It doesn't hurt us in any way. I'm almost in shock, honestly. I'm going to activate Lightning Storm, attack position monsters. Yes. Yes. It finally came up. It finally actually came up. I'm like in shock right now. I have to set this because our life points are at 1200. And I'm going to actually set this too, because hopefully we can bluff our opponent a little. I don't know what they have there. We're going to go to end phase. That could be anything. It could be, if it's chainable at this moment, it could be, and our field has nothing. It's not an imperm. It could be like an MST or like a call by maybe. I don't know what it could be. But this is looking not great at all. This is very, very rough. This is like, we need to draw level 4, and then we can definitely do some stuff. That will wrap things up. Monster Reborn. Probably on Archfiend because it was summoned properly. No, on the Red Eyes Baby. On the Red Eyes Baby. Why the Red Eyes Baby? Why would you summon? You have Red Eyes Archfiend. You go for the baby? Is there like an advantage to not doing this? And then he's going to tribute it. Or link it away, maybe. I don't know. Oh, Red Eyes Darkness Metal. And then he's going to summon back the Archfiend Skull Dragon. And then he's going to... Okay, I guess that was the advantage of doing that. Yep, and that'll wrap it up. Nothing we could do there. Nothing we could do there. I swear, The plays that we had lined up were excellent, but sometimes things happen. All right, so this is what our opponent was playing. One strike, one even. I'm just going to go to the next game. I don't even... All right, so we just won the coin flip. We have Lightning Storm in our opening hand. Okay, so we'll activate Nahata or Shithana. We have triple tactics. Our opponent has Max C. They always have it when in the worst of situations. They never have it when we... They never have it when we have just like one normal summon. So we'll do that. We'll summon... Do we just... Well, Astral Utopia. We'll activate Astral Utopia. And we'll discard Lightning Storm because it's doing 0. So we might as well. If we get Ash, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We have numbers protection. We can triple tactics. Yeah, we can triple tactics, or we can draw. We're different than triple tactics. We can either draw or take a card out of their hand, which wouldn't be too bad because we do have a negate on the board. I think I'm going to go ahead and triple tack. Well, I'm definitely going to do this, but I'm going to draw 2 cards. We need a Floodgate. We just need more advantage. We have no advantage right now. See, we need something like that. That's really good, actually. That's perfect. That's the card we would have searched. And I think we will just go into Malevolent Sin. Malevolent Sin. And we have 3 counter traps, which is not bad. So he has 5 cards, 6 when he starts his turn. So we'll Broken Line down the middle. 6 cards, and we have 3 counter traps. It's not the worst. It's that we've definitely had worse hands, for sure. But I guess we'll just have to see. This is definitely not terrible. Again, it just depends on what he's playing. Last game, this would have cooked him. We would have won if this was last game. He's going to activate this, which does not float. So I'm going to go ahead and Broken Line this because he activated right down the middle. So why not? Let's Broken Line it. That's his normal summon. So I'm going to go ahead and Broken Line his normal summon. We still have 2 negates, 2 counter trap negates, which are the best negates you could possibly have because they can't be responded to unless they have a counter trap. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Now we just got to draw some decent monsters, like just not that monster, but just decent monsters that aren't that monster. All those games we needed this dude. We just go to battle phase and attack. He's obviously not got the best hand. So I think we just go to battle phase. Malevolent Sin will gain some attack. Cool. And next time he'll do more damage. So now we just go to end phase. Unfortunately, we don't have the Raid Raptor guy in circulation. That would have been cool. But yeah, let's go to end phase here. We just need to attack a few more times. He's got 56. We've got 27. So it's going to activate this. Normal summon, target Memento in your graveyard. Add it to your hand. We're definitely going to go ahead and use one of our 2 counter traps to negate this. I probably should have set the Ascended Sage in defense mode just in case I drew something I had no reason. The only reason I didn't is because it's 0 attack. That's why I didn't set the Ascended Sage. I should have set it for sure. That way if I draw level 4 right now, I could go into something like... Yeah, I should have set that. Okay, so I think this time I actually will normal summon this. I should 100% have set this. But I did not, and I would have won this duel if I had set it. So I'm just going to go to battle phase and attack directly and then gain attack points. And then I'll attack again with my other monster. 100% I should have set this in defense mode, but that was kind of an oversight on my part. Not like a massive one. We just extended the duel by 1 turn. And hopefully it's not enough to end our duel here, but it could very well have been the reason that we lose. Right, he's going to summon another one of the Witch, and we're just going to go ahead and activate the protection again, so our 3rd counter trap to negate this, and hopefully they don't have an extender, so this goes back to our turn. And he's going to scoop it up. Yeah, this is how the deck is, in theory, intended to work. This is like, it worked perfectly this time. And it wasn't like out of the ordinary, like all we did was summon a rank 4. We have extenders. We have normal summons that do stuff. This is what the deck is supposed to do. This is what it's built to do. But for some reason, we just draw things in like the oddest order you could possibly imagine. Which is crazy. Like it worked one time out of like so many duels. 1 legacy ticket and to Vanilla Monster. Okay, so we're opening up another Master Pack. If you sense that these episodes are quicker than before, my intention here is to actually play faster. Not only play faster, generally speak less, play faster, and open the packs faster. And just in general, it's to kind of speed up these episodes, because at one point they were in the 2-hour range and it was starting to get out of hand with the amount of time that it took. So the episodes are going to be a little bit faster from now on, just because I'm cutting out a lot of just like dead air time, dumb stuff being said. So Evolos are cool, can't use that. Altergeist Pixel can't really do anything with that. Rise Disciple would need more of them. Therion, Bull, Ain, I don't think I can use. This is actually a decent one. This is the warrior one, which we do have a warrior deck. You can target a warrior in your graveyard, special summon it from your hand, and equip that monster to this card. We do have some of the what are they called? Noble Knights. So they would have effects if equipped to this guy. You can target one Therion card you control, one card your opponent controls, destroy them. So that's generic removal. Not a bad card for a warrior deck. We've got Cyberload Fusion, can't use that. X-Saber. This is a tuner. Another Saber monster destroyed by battle. You can pay 5 special summon the card from your graveyard. This is actually a level 1 tuner, which can make the Naturia Beast, but this doesn't special summon itself like Adhara does. And then we've got Simorg, Bird of Calamity, which is a decent one, but not really usable for us. Then we've got Gimmick Puppet. There's no way. This is our second copy of this. This is our second copy of this UR. Feet Man. Why do we have a second copy of this guy? That's just insane. It's just insane. Why do we have 2 copies of this guy? Of all the URs to pull, we pull him and 2 of them. And then we have 3 copies of Curry Babylon, another UR that's just unusable to us. Okay, so we just won this coin flip. It is a problem for sure. Guess we go Rochka and we activate and add something to our hand. Our hand's not shit. I mean, we've got there can only be one, and again, like it's the second I cut retrograde, I can summon a Time Thief every duel, no issues. But the second it's in there, it's like it never happens. All right, so he's gonna add a Necro Valley to our hand, which means he doesn't give a shit about Necro Valley. We'll just set pass. Again, just there's really no reason why we can't make a Time Thief, but it just happens to happen that way. So we're going to end phase here. Hopefully this is enough. We'll see. In theory, this isn't bad, but if he gave us the Necro Valley, might not be working out. But then again, even if he is playing like Gravekeepers, we do have there can only be one, which beats Gravekeepers if he is playing that. It'd be kind of crazy if he was playing Gravekeepers and he's playing Trade-In. Which, why the hell would you give me... Okay, he's going to draw 2, discard a Lava Golem. Lightning Storm, of course. Of course. Destroy all spawn trap cards. Might as well gain some attack points on this Rochka. It's like sometimes you win coin flips and it's like, bro, why did I even win this coin flip? So he's going to go Lightning Storm. Awesome. Blue-Eyes. See, it would have been awesome if we could summon a Time Thief. He's going to go Blue-Eyes. Usually when it's like this slow down of a game state, it's not a good situation. He's already drawn so much. You can summon a Blue-Eyes from his graveyard. Yep. Summon a White Dragon. Our hand is like absolute garbage. No point to activate it because it's negated anyway. But I guess we saved ourselves some attack points. I can't attack anything Jets. Jets. I'll see what I draw, but Jet is usually the end of the duel because Jet is so difficult to out. Even if I draw Lightning Storm right now, like I literally couldn't out his board. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks. The balls of this guy to give us Necro Valley too. That took some balls. To give us Necro Valley when you're playing Blue-Eyes, pretty crazy thing to do. Fiendish Chain does not win us this duel. I guess we just set this, set Fiendish Chain, set retrograde and hope to do this. I don't. Yeah, this is a rough one. This is a really rough one. We'll see what he's got. I mean, he can. If this is a Blue-Eyes card, of course it is a Blue-Eyes card. He can summon another Blue-Eyes to the field, and it is a Blue-Eyes card. What did he even draw? What did he draw? I didn't. Oh, he drew another Blue-Eyes White Dragon. Draw a third Blue-Eyes, which in any other situation would be a brick. I could have Fiendish Chained that, but if I Fiendish Chained that, he wouldn't have summoned this Blue-Eyes, but he could still attack with this. If he attacks with this, this thing can bounce, then we lose anyway. So we would have lost no matter what. Yeah, he would have bounced and we would have lost. So unfortunately, I think we just lose this one too. That was just the nonsense. Again, I guarantee you if I take out the retrogrades again, I will if I take out retrogrades, I bet you $1 million. The first game I take out retrogrades, I can summon a Time Thief and no issue. Without replacing any monsters. But it's like, it doesn't make sense to me. There's something weird about that. Like the second it mathematically does not add up to me. That happens every single time. Let's see what we get here. This is, okay, we've got retrograde and we have a way to get the Time Thief. We actually have 2 special summons in one turn. That's great. Maxi. Oh my god, man. You literally, and why did he shotgun it? Why did he shotgun it? They've never shotgunned it before. This is an inherent summon. This is not an activated summon. This is inherent. This is inherent. Like, why did they shotgun it this game? They've never shotgunned it. The whole day we've been playing, they haven't shotgunned. No matter what I do, it's like they always have the answer to whatever I'm going to do. They already know what I'm going to do before I'm going to do it. It's like I'm playing against fucking 3 million Pegasuses here. This is like insane. Every time I do something, it's like, I go first, they have Lightning Storm. I go second, they have Lava. Like, they always have something. And now it's this. If I have triple tactics, they don't have max C. The second this guy is just insane. Standby phase. Why did he shotgun that max C? That hasn't happened all day. That hasn't happened like that's maybe happened like, whoa, chaining's off. That's maybe happened. How many times has that happened ever to us where somebody just shotguns max C and standby phase? Like, it almost never happens. But I swear to you, man. Alright, at least we have retrograde. So we're going to retrograde that and it gives our Time Thief an interruption. I obviously want to save retrograde, but we gave him a bunch of cards because we had to. Because if we don't, then we lose. So yeah, we're going to take that. I still don't know what he's even playing, and I already wasted a retrograde. I need a spell card to call by the grave. This guy's like Meta Man here. It's like nothing but staples. This guy, it's like Max C, call by the grave, and now he goes into Gishki. And you know, it's not actually Gishki. It's going to be Gishki, but I love Gishki. I've always loved Gishki. And then you know what it's actually going to be. The sprites are about to come out any moment now. This is, he's going to, on normal summon, he can special summon Gishki monster from your deck. I'm going to go ahead and prevent that from happening. Because if he does summon the sprites, more than likely, nothing good's about to happen if he summons the sprites. So he has something to chain to a memory loss. What could you chain? Forbidden droplets? Like, what do you have? What do you even have? Yeah, this is definitely... This is one of those people. Every single time, there's so many decks where people are like, you know, my favorite deck of all time is Sprite Starter. What did I say that? Did I say I said that? I'll be like, yeah, I'll let them do this, and then I'll negate the Sprite Elf when it eventually hits the field. Every single time, I love Gishki so much. I grew up with it. I love the Hidden Arsenal Architect, and then they just play sprites. Same thing. It's just like that Nephthys guy we played against. I love Nephthys. I just love the artwork. It's so beautiful. I love how it's strong. And then they just play sprites. Melfi, all these decks. All right, so they're gonna summon red. I don't give a shit about red. I don't give a shit about any of these cards because Solemn Judgment will negate whatever summon hits the field right now. So he's gonna go probably into the Link 2 Sprite Elf. I'm going to Judgment that. I'm going to put something else on top of the deck. I don't know who yet, but somebody's going on top of the deck ASAP. So, yep, he's going to go into this. This shit's not staying on the field at all. Solemn Judgment, out of here. We're going to put Chaining on. I actually think that the best play is to get this out of here right now. Because he's wasted his normal summon. He has no more special summons. So I'm just going to use all 3 effects right now. Hopefully he does not have an Ash Blossom. Hopefully. Well, actually, if I'm resolving it, he does not have an Ash Blossom. So we're going to use all 3 effects. We're going to detach all 3. And then we're going to put this on top of the deck. And now our board is empty. Oh, triple tactics. Right on time. You think he's going to shotgun in the standby phase this time? I don't think he's going to do it. Let's see if he does it. Shotgun in the standby phase, right? Right? We'd love to see it. So we're going to activate this effect. Effect Veiler, huh? Where are you? Nope, nothing. Yeah, nothing. Triple Tactics is dead right now. Absolutely dead. We'll go to battle phase. We'll see what we can do here. We have no interruptions, essentially. Cosmic is not a usable card in this matchup. Unfortunately, it's not a usable matchup. A usable card in this matchup, it does nothing. Go to end phase. And they have 5 cards playing sprites. They like to have you believe that they're playing not sprites, but they're definitely playing sprites. We got Carrot and Red, which typically they play one of. This guy is very, very... This is a meta player. He's playing one of it. This card's in your graveyard. You can tar one Gishki monster in your graveyard. Place it. Yeah, this graveyard effect kind of not... Isn't that great? It's going to be able to ritual summon using my monsters. One face-up monster, your opponent... I should have read that. I should have read that. I literally should have read that. I could have stopped that. I just did not expect that he could... I did not expect that he could use my X-Seed monster with no levels to ritual summon his level 10 monster. Like, why? Yeah, read the card. Yeah, why is that on a card? Why is that on a ritual spell? It's like sometimes they'll just break a mechanic for no... Like, what just happened there? He just tributed my non-leveled monster to summon a level 10 Gishki monster. It was a rank 4. Shit is bananas. Bananas. Alright, we won the coin flip. We have a very playable hand here. We'll special summon the Ascended Sage first. Go Condemned Witch next. We'll add the Forbidden Chalice. And we'll just go into... I believe Time Thief's probably pretty good for this one. Go Time Thief, Forbidden Chalice, Memory Loss, plus Ghost Bell. Definitely a playable collection of cards in this hand, so definitely not looking too bad. So we'll just set this stuff and pass. Just click the end phase. Yeah, it's okay. We definitely have interruptions. I guess it just depends on what they're playing. We'll see. We'll see what they're playing. So we'll go Time Thief Redoer and see what we grab. They could have, based on what's slowness, they could have something Fossil Dine. Oof. We had a really, really good win streak against anti-meta, and then suddenly we just couldn't beat it anymore. It's like we just... When they have the Morganite, the time-tearing Morganite and all that stuff, that's fine. That's like the best. I don't really care. So that's one dead card that they already have. That's good. When they have like the time-tearing Morganite, yeah, it's like I say it and it happens. I would love for some of the good things that I say to happen. Time-tearing Morganite, they always have it. They always draw it. This card's insane. I'd love to have it, but we pulled the Gizmic Puppet UR twice and Curry Babylon. Time-tearing Morganite's just this card's banana. Like, this card is so ass in regular Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's so good in this challenge. It's so good against us because it gives them 2 draws every single turn. It's just crazy. 2 normal summons and 2 draws. Damn, man. And they're gonna go Runics, which, yeah, they're gonna, Runics are... We can Ghost Bell as Runic, which is cool. Actually, I'm just gonna Forbidden Chalice this. Why would I not? Yeah. I want to keep him off this Runic Fountain. Definitely gonna do this. I don't want him to get to this. Okay, he's gonna... Banish cards off the top to the number we control. Do it, man. Do it by all means. You're running low on cards, dude. I don't care. He's going to banish. What were we going to draw next? Magnamud. Okay, Magnamud's decent, but that card is never hitting the graveyard anyway because he can shuffle it back. This doesn't have any usable material, so that's not happening. Yeah, whatever, man. Of course, Lightning Storm. I legitimately, I think we've resolved Lightning Storm one time successfully, and the entire time we've had it, it baffles me. That's not bad, actually. I don't need it yet. I'm not going to use the effect yet. I don't need to. I'm dueling against some BS, so I think we actually just normal summon Shathana, because I need to do as much damage as possible here. So I think we just get in for as much as we can. So we're going to normal summon Shathana and attack this because it's 0 defense. Hopefully get over this. They could have like a mirror force or something. Target one face-up monster. That monster cannot be destroyed by battle. It's his own monster. The next time that monster would be destroyed, it is not destroyed, which is fine. Okay, so I just have to attack it twice, but he's going to banish some cards off the top of my deck. Okay, cool, whatever. I also could have just put it on top of his deck, but I'd rather save that for something more usable, because right now we're actually winning on all accounts. We're winning. I'm not going to go spell this because it's not important enough to go spell. Like I said, I want to go spell the Runic Fountain, so I don't really need to go spell that right now. And I think we just pass here. Again, we're just winning the advantage game by such a wide margin. Plus, he has to miss his battle phases. Oh, I forgot the Time-Tearing Morganite. See, the Time-Tearing Morganite's what actually will cook us, because he's drawing 2, we're drawing 1, and he's playing Runic Stun. So we've got Runic Destruction, goes in. We have all 3. We have Monster Spell Trap, which means we can put a card back, and we can draw, which is cool. If he drew the field spell, I can use the other card. End phase. What I will do is I will activate Time Thief Redoer, and I will put his card on top of the deck. Actually, I'll put Runic Destruction to draw for sure. I'll put this on top of his deck so I get another draw next turn. And I'm not going to banish Time Thief off the field. I'm not going to do that. So we're going to draw Judgment. Pretty cool. We'll put this back so we get a spell guaranteed. And then, even though that's not the best card, I don't really need to get rid of it. It's not bad either. So we'll go Time Thief, activate. And we've kept the protection on Time Thief, so if he goes in, I guess we will just pick to keep Time Thief. What you want to keep on the field? We want to keep our Psychic monster. So we'll lose Shathana. And we'll get a spell card, which we knew we were going to get anyway. So I want to keep the versatility on my Time Thief, so I'm just going to go to battle phase now. And I'm just going to attack directly. So if he has like a storming or something, I keep my protection on the Time Thief. So now main phase 2, activate Time Thief Redoer. We'll just do the draw effect. And that's it. And we'll draw Astral Utopia. And that is not a Psychic. So we'll just set our Judgment. And there's no point to really set Astral Utopia. So I think we just pass here. And that should be decent. So we've got Judgment and stuff. And again, the frustrating thing is he's actually we have a cool play next turn that we could do to get rid of his back row, since I didn't set too much, which is good. So we'll activate Time Thief. He's going to target one monster, destroyed. He's going to destroy our card. I'm going to go obviously and chain this. I was going to say I have a cool play that I could do where I can get rid of Time Thief until the end phase. I could have done it, but now it's gone, and then I could have popped his back row. But now I'm just going to do this instead, and that's not going to resolve, so he's not going to be able to mill cards off the top of our deck. We still have 24 cards, so we're still kind of high on cards. He's going to set a card. If he gets rid of our Time Thief, we have the Lightning Storm to play with, so that's cool. Ferret Flames. For once, I actually want to get a monster off the top of his deck, so we'll see if we can do that. Because like I said, if I can get a monster, we got a spell. If he destroys our Time Thief, I'm like totally cool with that, because then I have the Lightning Storm to rip his back row up. because all our other cards right now are set. So we'll detach, draw a card. Tiamaton's cool. We'll go to battle phase and do another 24 direct. Yep, he's going to activate this. Target one face a monster. So he's, yeah, that's completely fine with me. He's going to banish some more cards off the top of our deck. Oh, we can't attack. Okay. Main phase 2. He's going to evenly matched. Evenly matched. I actually, again, I want to save my time thief. He's just doing too much for us. I'm going to go ahead and Solemn Judgment. And yeah, I'm going to save the time thief. Even though, actually that was dumb. I shouldn't have. It's fine that I did that because I paid some life points. So I guess Fair Flames is slightly more usable. It's not like he's going to do damage to us. I could have just banished this because it's not really doing too much for us regardless. So I think we just set this. And I think we just pass. Because again, we're winning in the advantage game. Very, very much. But he makes up for it because he gets Time Tearing Morganite going every single turn. And that is actually what's cooking us right now, is this Time Tearing Morganite stuff. We're going to get a trap card. Synchro Zone. Remember this? We used to play this. But unfortunately, as good as it is, most of the time they'll just happen out. If you had like this plus Skill Drain, it'd be kind of crazy. Your opponent draws a card, banishes 4. Our thing's getting a little low, I'm not going to lie. Our stuff's getting a little low. So we're at 14 cards, which is a little, and they scoop. Okay, yeah, we were getting a little low, but that Time Tearing Morganite was really the only reason they were even in the game, because we were winning otherwise. All right, we've got 1 legacy ticket and a card we can never use. All right, let's open up the last master pack of the episode. Hopefully we get something good out of this one. So it seems to be not glowing, which kind of sucks, but you can't always win, right? So we'll go, I don't think this is really usable. It's really weird. Gains difference. Yeah, I don't think this is usable. We have that already. This is a good card, but obviously you need Armored XYZ package to use it. Right Leg of the Forbidden One. One day we'll have all the pieces and still not use them. Mythical Institution and Daigusto Falcos. We now have... Which tuners do we have? 2 of the tuners? We have the best one. We have the best card in the entire archetype, which is hers right there. It's Fears. We have her. Which is, like I said, the best card in the entire archetype. We have her, so whether or not we can use it, unfortunately, 2 Gusto cards, actually. Every time, Gusto, Jurak, Evolite, Warftronic, Bujin. All of the archetypes that no one wants. Alright, now we have the tickets. These are all the tickets from an episode, so we're going to try to open them all at once at the end, because our pulls have been just dog shit on these, and maybe if I stack them up, I'll be able to get something good out of it. Because I swear when I open them one by one, I just get nothing. Like, literally nothing. Necklace of Command, can't use that, and I already have that. Remove from play with a monster in your hand. Activate this. Your opponent cannot have the same attribute that monster removed by this effect. Declare an attack. So that sucks. That really sucks. The cost is dumb. Matching your opponent's cards is dumb. This mirror has to do with spirit monsters. That's not good. Mushroom Man is, unless I can get this onto our opponent's side of the field, I can't really do anything with this. Let's see what we get out of here. Something usable. That's all we're asking for. Pyramid Energy. Increase the attack of all face-up monsters on your side of the field by 200 points until the end phase of the turn this card is activated. That's just not really good at all. Where do you fit? Michael Jackson. Yeah, that's not really usable either. We've got Disc Magician, Road Nut, Nut Counter, move 1 Nut Counter, target 1 monster, your opponent will destroy it. It's mad slow. Weak Monster, slow card. Can't really do anything with that. Some of the cards in here are just embarrassing. They really are. Memories is a good card, actually. Synchro Magnet. We now have 2 copies of this. Like, I can't really complain. This is just a solid card. I can't say anything. This is, now we have 2 copies of Memories. Some come in the structure deck or the starter deck, but we actually do legitimately have 2 copies that we pulled. Spark Blaster can't use this. Dust Barrier can't use that. Let's see, something. Like, Adversaries, I'm not even mad about. It's a decent card. All these things always glow for no reason. Guard Penalty, select 1 monster field. It's changed to defense, draw a card. If it's changed, oh, if it's changed to defense, that's not good. Musician King is a fusion with Witch of the Black Forest and Lady of Faith. We have Witch of the Black Forest. I don't think we have Lady of Faith, and even if we did, come on now. I don't even know how that fusion makes sense. How did two random chicks fuse into a guitar guy? Silent Strider, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, reduce the level by 1. Why? Killer Needle. Maybe if I had Goki Pole, I could use Killer Needle. Let's see what's in this one. Sonic Bird, don't have a ritual deck. Light Ray Mandador, 3 or more light monsters, a banish special summon this card from your hand. 1200 attack. Once per turn, this card can't be destroyed by battle. 1200 attack, dude. No one's worried about you. Stop it. We've got Super Defense Robot Monkey. Great name. Something to do with Orbital 7. Which is vaguely Photon support. This is not that great of a card at all. And then Seed of Destruction. Source Summon. Nope, can't use that. It's just plant support. Again, like, we open a lot of these and we just can't seem to get anything. We try, dude. We really do actually try. We really, really, really do try. But we just can't seem to get anything out of these legacy packs lately. Can't use it. Can't use it. Marshmallow glasses, dude. Marshmallow glasses. Let's see what this is. Decayed Commander. Yeah, you need a zombie tiger. Can't. When this card inflicts damage to your opponent by direct attack, discard one random card from their hand. This second effect's actually not bad. If we had a zombie deck, maybe this really isn't a bad effect. The second one. The first effect is needs. If I remember correctly, these are Union monsters. I believe Decayed Commander and yeah, these are Unions, right? Yeah, they are Unions. You can target this to Decayed Commander in attack position while this card is equipped. Equipped monster gains 500 attack. The equipped monster destroys this bonus discard one random card. I mean, this is just really slow. We might even have this zombie tiger, but like, this is like the first batch of Union support that is just a big failure because they made specific monsters that have to attach to other specific monsters, and it's just like, if they were more generic, they would have been actually kind of cool. Like, if this just said like equipped to a zombie monster, it would be kind of cool. But this has to equip to Decayed Commander. You know, it has, like, if it was just attached to any zombie or any monster, maybe it would have been usable, but not really. This card is not usable because we don't have the right components for it. But that's it. That's the end of the episode. It's been quite something today. I might go back to the Floodgate deck. Let me know what deck you guys want me to play. We're still in gold, so I can kind of screw around and have fun. And if you guys have a build that you want me to play, you know, let me know in the comments. Obviously, a lot of you guys have watched since day one by this point. So if there's anything that you specifically want me to play, let me know, and I will pretty much play it. But as long as we're in gold, I'm willing to experiment, have fun, try different things. If there's a card you want me to bring back or something like that, I'll bring it back. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.